If you're a fan of Backstreet Boys, you've probably seen all of their videos many times. But if you didn't look closely, you might have missed some secret messages. Don't worry, we'll fill you in on those fascinating little details. Before we get back to Backstreet, make sure you're subscribed to the Taco. Alright, let's get started. Everybody. The hit song Everybody came out in 1997 and bore a striking resemblance to another popular piece of media. Fans noticed that everything from the decor to the spiral pattern in the main hall looked like the house from Casper. It's never been confirmed that they used the same sets and props, but it seems likely that either this is the case or the video is paying some homage to the film. In keeping with the spooky theme, the guys in the band all dressed up like a modern version of a classic movie monster. The makeup effects supervisor, Joseph Schultz, was also responsible for the makeup in Hellraiser 3 and Candyman. I'll Never Break Your Heart. The video for I'll Never Break Your Heart can be broken into two parts. During the first part, the guys meet up with some girls on a ski vacation. Did you notice that one of them was Kristen Willits? She was dating Kevin Richardson at the time, and the pair married in 2000. Next, we see each Backstreet Boy singing in his own apartment, entertaining a girlfriend. We all see the future wife of Brian Luttrell, Leanne Wallace. Interestingly enough, the pair actually met on the set of another Backstreet Boys video, As Long As You Love Me, and his on-screen canine companion was played by his real-life dog. The Call. Not only was The Call an incredibly catchy song, but the video was fantastic. However, there's a certain instrument that makes its debut in the song that we bet you didn't notice. Apparently, during one of the vocal breakdowns, Howie Dorough put a little bit too much air into the vocals and experienced a bit of air exiting from somewhere unseemly. Not only did he release it on beat, but in key. So the band edited it to make it seem like an instrument and kept it in the recording. Yeah, we winced thinking about all of the times we rocked out to that song too. As Long As You Love Me. The video for As Long As You Love Me involves 6 women for a very specific reason. It was chosen so that it wouldn't look like the ladies were matched up with specific band members. This is pretty ironic considering the fact that Brian Luttrell met the future Leanne Luttrell on the set of this video. She was an aspiring actress who ended up finding love on set. Members of the band dress up and complete activities before switching with the ladies. Then, the positions reverse once more near the end of the song. Larger Than Life. The Backstreet Boys intended Larger Than Life to be a tribute to their fans, and their video was a huge hit. Eagle-eyed fans couldn't help but notice that many of the costumes called to mind certain superheroes. Kevin controls a spaceship that calls Power Rangers to mind. Brian looks like he stepped out of an episode of Rocket Power. AJ looks like Dr. Octopus, and Nick looks like Iron Man. Meanwhile, Howie pays tribute to Michael Jackson by doing a sequence that looks just like the music video for Scream. Since everybody took its cues from Thriller, it's not surprising that another hint of Michael Jackson's influence is seen here. Weve Got It Going On. The video for Weve Got It Going On might seem simple, but it features a ton of cameos. Do you think that you spotted them all? This song was the lead single from their self-titled album. You might have noticed a brief appearance by producer Lou Pearlman, who managed Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. We also catch a glimpse of Samantha Stonebreaker, who was dating Brian Luttrell at the time. Even Samantha's brother, Steven Stonebreaker, appears in the Jeep and basketball scene. AJ's girlfriend at the time, Marissa Jackson, makes an appearance as the money collector during the pool game. Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely is much darker in tone than many of the songs we're used to from Backstreet Boys. It follows each of the band members in a separate sad story, and some of them are based on real events. Brian had gone through open heart surgery to correct a birth defect a year before they created the video. We also see actual footage of Kevin and his late father. The girl Howie sees represents his sister, who passed away after suffering from lupus. The bus that AG rides is marked for Dennis Street, which is a tribute to the late Dennis Pop, who produced some of the band's tracks. I Want It That Way. You might have loved the video for I Want It That Way, but the Backstreet Boys didn't. The group has confessed that they don't think it was their best work, and Nick Carter even called their dance moves cheesy. Not to mention the fact that the lyrics don't make a ton of sense. There's actually an alternate version of the song that says, I love it when I hear you say, instead of I never want to hear you say. However, for whatever reason, the nonsensical lyrics just kind of stuck. At least the opening guitar riff was inspired by the Metallica song, Nothing Else Matters. Quit Playing Games with My Heart. We all cringe sometimes when we look back on the things we did when we were younger. The members of the Backstreet Boys admit that they are a bit embarrassed of the video for Quit Playing Games. Apparently, they were awfully proud of being beefed up, which you probably noticed in the video. But considering the fact that they managed to pull off this video in a single day, it's pretty darn impressive. The band had a trip to Asia scheduled the very next day, so they had to hurry. They spent the day filming this at a local middle school in Orlando, Florida. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. The big news right now is that the Backstreet Boys have dropped their first new single in years. It was recorded following the conclusion of the band's successful 26-show Las Vegas residency, Backstreet Boys Larger Than Life. If you've been a fan of the band since way back when, you'll be hit with a serious sense of nostalgia when you see this video. In fact, some of their synchronized dance moves look incredibly familiar when stacked up against their old videos. Could this harken an entirely new era of retro boy bands? We can't wait to find out. Wow, that was a blast from the past. What did you think about the new video for Don't Go Breaking My Heart? Is it your new favorite, or is there an old Backstreet Boys video that you think is better? Let us know in the comments section and then click subscribe for more from the taco. Bye for now.